So if we're going to talk about major and minor, or about modes, or about harmony, or about melody, we're going to have to know a little bit about how these things are constructed. So let's start with the major scale, the most basic fundamental part of music theory, the major scale. As I mentioned in the previous video, C major only uses white keys. So there are no sharps, there are no flats, it's just these basic letters that we have to deal with for now. However, that's not what the major scale is. This is what the C major scale is. But we want to know what's the major scale, whether it's C or G or B flat or any other major scale. What is the major scale? So the major scale is defined by the distances between the notes. Now, what's the distance between the notes? Well, generally speaking, when we go to the piano, we play C, and then the note one step up. That's called a half tone or a semitone. Half tone, semitone, whatever. So from C to D would be two semitones, two half tones, making one whole tone. So from C to D is one whole tone, and from D to E is one. From F to G, from G to A, from A to B, those are all one whole tone. However, if we continue this piano, we see that between E and F, there's no black E. And between B and C, there's no black E. So if I go up one half step from E, I just end up on F immediately. There's nothing in between. That's just a half step. And from B to C as well. So if you're going to define the major scale, you're better off defining it by the intervals. Intervals being the distances between notes. Meaning 1 1 half, 1 1 1 half. If you can remember that 1 1 half, 1 1 1 half, then you can remember how to create a major scale. Let's try it out for a second before we continue. Let's say we start on F. So F, one whole tone up, we get G. Another whole tone up, we get A. One half tone up, well, we want to go to B, but that's a whole tone. We already had two whole tones, we need a half one now. So what's a half step up from A? It's this black key. So we could call that A sharp or B flat. Rule number one is that we use an alphabetical order of note names. So we are going to use the letter B. Except B wouldn't be correct because it's a whole tone up from A. We need to go up a half tone, so that's B flat. Okay? From B flat we go up a whole tone. Well, from B flat to B is one half tone, and from B to C is another half tone. So from B flat to C is a whole tone, C. Then another whole tone up, D, another whole tone up, E, and then a half tone. Well, from E to F is already a half tone. So you can check whether you did it correctly by checking whether you start and end on the same note. Start is end on the same note. Okay, there's one more rule that will help you calculate these things. Major scales have only flat or sharp. You don't get both. You don't get a key that has both flats and sharps. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. So that's how you calculate major scales. If you want to get better at this, I suggest next you calculate the keys of B flat, E flat, and A flat, and then you go ahead with G, D, A, and E. If you calculated all those major scales and got them all right, I'll give you the answers in the next lesson, well, then you can calculate a major scale and a major key. So, do your best and we'll see if you get them.